Before we get started on teaching you the two stitches, I want you to first look at these two. Which one looks better? The one that's really tight or the one that's loose? The one that's tight. Now compare the spiral stitches. Look at the loose one compared to the tight one. You can tell that the tight one looks a lot better, and you can imagine that it would look a lot better on a necklace or bracelet or whatever you're going to make. Alright, first I'm going to be teaching you how to do the flat stitch. With the flat stitch, you just really have to remember to switch off every single time if you want it to look good. If you forget to switch off, it's going to spiral and then it'll end up being a spiraled, flat, weird kind of stitch. So let's get started. Grab 4 lengths of hemp and tie them in and out at the top. And have 2 of those lengths be a lot longer than the other lengths, at least 3 times longer. Then, grab the working string in your right hand and fold that over the 2 bass strings. So it looks like this. Then we'll grab the working string in your left hand and put that one right over the one we just folded over the bass string, so it looks something like this. Then we take the one we just folded over and put that under the bass string, so it looks like this, and then we pinch it and pull it through the loop. Pull outwards to tighten it. And then we're going to do it all over again except for on the other side. So this time you're going to start with your left hand. Fold it over the 2 bass strings. Fold the other working string over that one, under the 2 bass strings, and through the loop. In case that was kind of confusing to you, I'll do it one more time just to show you. We grab this string, put it over the 2 working strings, so it looks something like this. Then after that, we grab the working string in our left hand, wrap that over this working string, under the 2 bass strings, like that, and then we pull it through the loop. Now, you might occasionally find yourself wondering which direction to tie the stitch. If this is the case, take a look at the top of the stitching and look at which side actually has the visible stitch. In this case, it'll be this side. What that means is that the last stitch we tied, the top working string was pointing this direction. So, the next stitch is going to have to be pointing in this direction. Now we're going to learn how to tie the spiral stitch. First, grab the working string in your right hand and fold it over the 2 bass strings. After that, grab the working string in your left hand and fold that over the working string that you just folded over the bass strings. Now, pull that under the 2 bass strings, and it should look something like this. The next step is to pull it through the loop and then pull tight outwards. Now with the spiral stitch, it's important to remember that we're not switching up. So, we tie with our right hand again over the top bass strings, and the left hand over that working string, under the bass strings, and pull through the loop. We repeat this as many times as we need, but a good rule of thumb is that 6 stitches will complete a full loop. Well, now that we know the 2 basic stitches, it's time to learn how to add beads.